1. The rent of property should bring in the open market rent. 2. A Latin prefix meaning according to value. Local governments levy real property tax based on the assessed value. Property taxes are known as ad valorem taxes. Ad valorem. 3. A tax exemption for eligible residents who have been in the military during wartime. Veterans exemption. 4. A sale, in name only, of real property to the state when a taxpayer is delinquent in paying his property tax. Book sale. 5. The amount of rental income due from the tenant as agreed in the lease agreement. Contract rent. 6. A year is reckoned for taxing or accounting purposes. Fiscal year. 7. A plot of land divided into smaller portions for the purpose of building. Subdivision. 8. A deed given to a successful bidder at a tax auction. Tax deed. 9. Income, figured annually, received from rental units before any expenses are deducted. Gross rent. 10. This starts on January 1st and continues through December 31 on the same year. Calendar year. 11. Outlines rules for filing subdivision maps to create subdivisions concerned with physical aspects of a development. Subdivision Map Act. 12. A tax exemption available to all owner-occupied dwellings. Homeowners exemption. 13. The price the property would bring if freely offered on the open market with both a willing buyer and a willing seller. Fair market value. 14. A written report setting forth an appraiser's estimates of value of a subject property. Appraisal report. 15. A lot found at the intersection of two streets. Corner lot. 16. What is paid for something. Price. 17. An estimate or opinion of value supported by factual information as of a certain date. Appraisal. 18. The usefulness of the property. Utility value. 19. Surrounded by the backyards of other lots. It is least desirable because of the lack of privacy. Key lot. 20. Putting several smaller, less valuable parcels together under one ownership to increase value of total property. Assemblage. 21. The power of goods or services to command other goods in exchange for the present worth of future benefits arising from ownership. Value. 22. Represents expenses in money, labor, material, or sacrifices in acquiring or producing something. Cost. 23. A lot that is fronted head-on by a street. The noise and the glare from the headlights may be detractors from this type of lot. T-intersection lot. 24. A lot on a dead-end street. Cul-de-sac. 25. Negligent care of a building. Deferred maintenance. 26. Any permanent improvement made to real estate for the purpose of increasing the useful life of the property or increasing the property's value. Capital improvements. 27. A term sometimes used to refer to capitalization rate. Cap rate. 28. The years or age shown by the condition and utility of a structure, rather than its actual or chronological age. Effective age. 29. An accounting concept which refers to an allowance taken to provide for recovery of invested capital. Book depreciation. 30. That depreciation occurring as a result of physical, functional, or economic forces that cause loss in value to a building. Actual depreciation. 31. Sometimes known as net operating income. The remaining income after operating expenses have been subtracted from the gross income of a property. Net income. 32. The real age of a building. Actual age. 33. The initial cost of the property plus capital improvements and minus the total accrued depreciation. Book value. 34. The estimated period over which an improved property may be profitably used to yield a return. Economic life. 35. Lost income because of a vacant unit. Vacancy factor. 36. The process of calculating the present worth of a property on the basis of its capacity to continue to produce an income stream. Capitalization. 37. Subdivisions located in sparsely populated areas of California, and made up of 50 parcels or more. Land projects. 38. A common name for eminent domain, or the right of the government to take private property from an owner for public use, paying fair market value. Condemnation. 39. Value placed on property by a public tax assessor as a basis for taxation. Assessed value. 40. The combined factors of usefulness with desirability, functional utility. 41. A study of how a development will affect the ecology of its surroundings. Environmental impact report. 42. An exception granted to existing zoning regulations for special reasons. Variance. 43. A statistical table that may be used to estimate the value of the added depth of a lot. Depth table. 44. An appraisal method using the principles of substitution to compare similar properties. Market comparison approach. 45. The right of the government to take private property from the owner for public use, and paying the market value. Eminent domain. 46. The anticipated income resulting from estimated potential gross income from a rental property less an allowance for vacancy and bad debts. Effective gross income. 47. The desire coupled with purchasing power. Effective demand. 48. Age of a building determined by its condition and usefulness. Economic age. 49. Accumulated over a period of time. Accrued. 50. An increase in value. Appreciation. 51. A term used by real estate agents and appraisers to mean comparable properties. Comps. 52. The width of a property along the street. Front footage. 53. The current cost of building a replica of the subject structure using similar quality materials refers to exact duplication of the buildings, usually costs more than replacement costs. Reproduction cost. 54. Loss in value from any cause. Depreciation. 55. Sometimes called correlation. This is the adjustment process of weighing the results of all three appraisal methods to arrive at a final estimate of market value for the subject property. Reconciliation. 56. Looks like a flag on a pole. The pole represents the access to the site, which is usually located to the rear of another lot fronting the main street. Flag lot. 57. The cost of replacing improvements with modern materials and techniques. Replacement cost. 58. The difference between the cost to replace the property and the property's current appraised value. Accrued depreciation. 59. Any buildings or structures on a lot. Improvements. 60. Is one that is surrounded by other lots, with a frontage on the street. It is the most common type of lot and may be desirable or not, depending on other factors. Interior lot.
Perfect.